Welcome to today's activation. We're going to start with wall slides. So what I want you guys to do is go ahead and position yourself as close to the wall or make up a wall if you don't have one that you can access. And what we're going to do is we're going to stand up nice and tall. I want you to think about getting your legs underneath your hips, your core drawn in nice and tight, squeezing those glutes. I want you to stand up, think about pulling that head and chest up. From here, go ahead and rest the back of your head on the wall. And I want you to go ahead and bring your arms up like you would for a barbell. And I want you to start sliding. Keep your thumbs up against the wall. Core is nice and braced, and you're going to press up and overhead. And we're going to go for 8 to 12 reps of this. If this feels easy, go ahead and take your thumb away. Try to pull the elbows forward. Feel a little bit of a stretch going through the chest and shoulder. And we're going to slide it up and overhead. Again, remember, especially as you are getting the arms almost fully extended, keep that core nice and tight and then slide it back down to that press position. Up and overhead, 8 to 12 reps. From here, we're going to go down to the ground and we're going to finish out our activation down there. The next piece of our activation drill is shoulder taps. So we're going to go up and into a high plank position or a push-up position. I'm going to make sure that my hands are underneath my shoulders and slightly outside. From here, I'm going to push into the floor. I'm going to get my core nice and tight. I'm going to bring my feet outside to about shoulder width. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach up and across, balancing on one arm, pushing it into the floor, reach up and tap across. And then do the same on the opposite side. Keeping that nice high plank position. Glutes are engaged, core is nice and tight. Tap and tap. If this is too easy and you want to up the challenge, I encourage you to try reaching straight up and coming straight back down. Straight up and straight back down. We're going to go for about 10 to 20 reps of this, depending on how you're feeling and how much activation you need. From there, we're going to go into a high plank with hip abduction or abduction. Okay, it looks like this. Still in that high plank position, bring the feet in. I'm going to elevate and then reach out and come back in. So I'm abducting, taking my leg away, and then bringing it back in. Outside and back in. I'm going to go for 10 reps on one side and then 10 reps on the other side. It's important to remember that I'm keeping that high plank position, core drawn in, and then from there, I'm going to reach the leg out as far as I can control it, and then bring it back in for 10 reps. The next drill, the last drill, is going to be high plank plus hip extension. So I'm going to be lined up, high plank. From here, engage, keeping my legs straight. I'm going to reach behind me. From the hip itself, reaching back and behind, squeezing my glute at the top, and then bringing it back down. Then I switch, keep the core tight, nice straight line from ear to ankle, and then I elevate and extend my hip going backwards. All right, guys, reach out to your coaches if you have any questions about this.